Lots of things that I get called in for after hours, but of course not every case is urgent, or at least not urgent enough for an ultrasound in the middle of the night. There's a very specific list of things that I can get called in for after hours, and it's from 5 to 10 p.m, and then after 10 p.m. that list gets even smaller. The most urgent thing which I can get called in at any time, literally I've been called in at 3 a.m. for this scan, is a twisted testicle or a twisted ovary. And the reason why that's so urgent is because if it's twisted, it loses its blood supply, so you have a very small window of time to diagnose it before that organ is kaput. Those are the kinds of situations where you literally have to race in. And then there are other things that are still urgent but not critical, like blood clots, gallstones, or ischemic limbs. I could get called out for an obstetric emergency, but most people would be surprised to know that if it's in the first or even early stages of the second trimester, it's actually not considered urgent. That's because there's not a huge amount of intervention that can be done if the pregnancy is not going in the way that you'd hope. Whether you have a scan immediately or 24 hours later is not necessarily going to make a huge difference to the outcome. I went back on call at 3 months postpartum, and it was a bit tricky at first, but it actually works really well with little kids because we're not out and about doing big things. We're in the park, we're doing local play dates, we're at the shopping centre, we're at my parents' house, so it's quite easy to dive in and out of work in between those activities. And it's actually one of my favourite parts of the job because the most interesting cases you see are on call in the emergency department.